Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Daytona International Speedway Road Course. I'm your host here for Trackside Esports Network, Adam Chapman, back here with you again in the booth, ready to get the Daytona Double underway. Let's knock this first race out. Should be a fun race. 2 races, one night. Ooh, what's going to happen? I don't know. We got 30 minutes here on tap for the first race. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. It's going to be very interesting to watch that as we do get ready to go green here in just a few moments. May actually have to switch overlays, turn time overlay. We'll wait and see, but I think we will. Anyway, I'm back here tonight with you guys. Who's it going to be? Will we see Trent Ringler pick up his 4th win in a row? This is going to be the test for him if he could get it done here tonight. Right now, looking at the top of the board, he's actually 10th right now. So, we'll see it as Bentley Glasser, Johnny. You definitely got to watch him. Got to watch Hunter Waters. Definitely got to watch Steve Unich. He's always a threat here at Daytona. Michael Trevarthen, Tyler Saville, Ray Polking, Dwayne Hunt. Ray up at the 7th. Joshua Sarif. Is it Sarif? I don't know. I always butcher his name. Trent Ringler, your top 10. Should be fun. Of course, we do got this one. Then we go to the Daytona Oval for our second race of the night. 40 laps for our second race. Here, it might be under the lights. I'm not sure, but either way, we're looking forward to this one. Like I said, it's going to be one of them races where anything can and probably, to be honest, probably will happen. We'll wait and see how it all goes here in just a moment, as qualifying is about to kick off here in just a moment. We'll be waiting for that. Ready to go here in just a minute. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. NASCAR race just ended. Bunch of stuff going on tonight. By the way, we only have one more regular season finale after tonight. That is next week when we go live from... Where are we going? Las Vegas? No, it was not Vegas. We are going to Chicagoland next week. That's where it was. So we'll be live back there next week, or back here next week for the regular season finale before the playoffs begin. So it's been a pretty good season here for the ASL series. We'll have to wait and see who gets it done here tonight. We'll hop over to the track right now and get out of this little small screen because why not? Real quick, while I'm sitting here thinking about it, let me actually pop this up for you guys and explain a little bit. Pop it up on your screen right now, maybe, in just a second. There you go. Pop it up on your screen right now. Something coming to TRN or Trackside Esports this fall is the Trackside MMA. Looking forward to that. That is something that we've been kind of wanting to do for a while. It's going to allow us to get the fans more involved, you guys that watch. Something we're going to be doing starting this fall here on the channel on Facebook and YouTube. Looking forward to that. Basically, what's going to happen is this will allow fans to create their own personal fighter. You do not have to fight, of course. It's all AI controlled, so you can tune in and watch your own fights. It's pretty cool. There'll be commentary, of course, on it. Myself, we'll have some people throughout as well, but somebody will be with me. But looking forward to that. We'll be doing a preview here in about a couple weeks, maybe next week. We'll see. Do like a little small preview, just a exhibition. We will not count the stats for it or nothing like that, but kind of give you guys an idea of what it is here that we're trying to do and what it's going to look like. It should be fun. Like I said, we'll have to wait and see, but make sure you guys tune in to watch that. If you want a fighter, you can contact me on Facebook on Trackside Esports. You can contact me and we will get all the templates and we'll show you how everything's going to work. We'll allow you to select and I can make the fighter for you, put it in and all that stuff. So it'll be fun. You can get a chance to go for the belt. You never know. Anyway, practice coming to an end. It will be Johnny Villa on top of the board. He actually just took that top spot back a moment ago from Bentley Glasser. So we'll be watching that battle here close tonight. It's going to be a good one to watch as We get set here in just a few moments for qualifying here around Daytona Road. I don't know how long qualifying actually is. Is it 8 minutes? 10-minute qualifying. So it is a little bit longer qualifying. Thought it was going to be 8, but good thing we are getting qualified in. Hunter Waters rolling out on track. You guys are watching him in the Hunter's Fried Pickles number 7 Xfinity car. Himself, multiple drivers going out. Derek Pemberton back in here tonight. We'll be watching him. I got a special paint scheme that we did for him that I want to show here in just a few moments. Then I made him, and I told him I'd give him a shout out. So he's our Hunter Waters, Bentley Glasser's out there, Kyle Vermeer, Jeff Unich out there as well. There's Jeff just through the pit road, Dwayne Hunt, Ray Polking going, Adam Matz, three-time winner back-to-back, Trent Ringler, Michael Trevarthen of JC Graphics on the side, Todd Cray out there, Johnny Avila, Jackson Van Valkenburg, Patrick DeSaunier, Tyler Sawville, Steve Unich, and Jesse Bennell rolling right now on track. So watching Jesse right now, the 96. Work through the dog leg here at Daytona Road. Or the bus stop, should I say, not the dog leg. You guys have a favorite here tonight, let me know. Corey B over on YouTube says, let's go Jackson. And there's Jackson right there in the number 11. UTE Proud. We'll check back in with just a minute. He's actually not started the green flag lap yet, I don't think. So we'll kind of check back with him in a minute. Jesse here working through turns 1, 2, and 3 now. He just took the green flag. Steve Enos took the green flag. Johnny's taking the green flag. Hunter Waters, Bentley Glasser also has, actually it looks like Hunter has reset. So check back to him in a moment. Let's hop on board with Jesse real quick. Get a ride around. You hear that wheel spin on the 96 out of that corner as he begins the left-hand turn back up onto the super speedway. Double duty here at Daytona tonight. Once again, road course for 30 minutes and then a 40-lap shootout over on the Daytona Oval. Riding on board right now with the 96. As he will get ready to finish out this lap, see what he can do. All right, Jesse qualifies P2 at the moment. Michael Trevarthen on top of the board. Here's Trent Ringler. Working through 3 and 4. Bentley Glasser jumps to the top of the board. 157.821. Trent slowing down for the NASCAR chicane here on the front stretch. We'll see what kind of lap he does here in the 26th. Looking for a 157.808. That's Tyler. The 18 has jumped up. Trent crossing the start-finish line. And he will go to 10th. Another great lap. Here's Jackson Van Valkenburg qualifying in P8. He just started his second lap as well. Adam Matz to the top of the board. Here's Derek Pemberton. I want to show him real quick because I want to give a special shout out to his sponsor here tonight, the PDW Wrestling Group on YouTube. Derek on the side of the car. Derek Rose, should I say, on the side of the car. Pretty cool. You can watch them over on YouTube. They do a great job. Pretty cool. Kind of like our trackside MMA that we're going to be doing. They kind of do the same thing with the wrestling side of things. Pretty neat. And you check them out. I believe there was live Wednesday last week. I think they're going to be back on Wednesday this week as well. But don't quote me. It's either Wednesday or Thursday that they're going to be back. Kyle Vermeer working on the back stretch. It's his second lap, looking to improve. Currently 7th place right now. See what Zanani will do right here, coming to the start finish line. Does he go to the top of the board? He does not. He stays in 7th. Stevens on his second lap here at Daytona. And Steve goes to 5th. Johnny crossing the start and finish line. Let's see what he can do. Oh my goodness. Did he just put it on 156? Yes, he did. 156.932. 2 seconds faster. Oh, second and like 7/10 faster than the field. That is pretty impressive. Derek Pemberton working on to Super Speedway. We'll keep an eye on him. Hopefully he can finish the laps in time. Levi Poland out on track. Looks like Mark Jenkins also out on track. Mark just taking the green flag for his lap. He will have time for a 1-lap qualifying effort. Poland goes to 9th on the board. Mark Jenkins is set. I think Derek Pemberton might not even get his qualifying lap in. I don't know if this is going to count. Yeah, it's not going to count. Mark Jenkins will, though, as he works off the intersection of the road course back onto the super speedway. See what he can do here in just a moment. Corey B says he will be in the oval race. Sweet. Not a road course guy, huh? Can't blame you. This is a tough track to drive these cars on. Jenkins should be able to get this lap in. It's going to be close, but he should be able to get it in. Oh, never mind. He's going to shut the car off. I don't think Derek Pemberton's going to be able to get his in. Depends how much longer is going to be left in qualifying. I don't know if we're going to have any left in qualifying. How many minutes are left? And might allow everybody to finish their lap. We'll wait and see. Nope, they will not. So qualifying is over. Pemberton waited too long to go out. Don't know how you wait too long on a 10-minute qualifying effort, but okay. Ready to go green here in just a moment. I think I'm going to have to switch overlays, by the way. So I will have to switch probably right now and actually come back to this. Maybe. If I can find my old overlay here. It's been a minute since I used it. Just a second, guys. Trying to switch their old overlay back. I believe this is it. Oh my gosh, stop messaging me. Alright, let's load this thing up instead. Be a little bit better, I believe, for this type of race since this is a 30-minute race. Alright, caution is out right now, of course. We're starting on the backstretch here in this pace car. We'll try to get the everything to load up correctly to make sure. There we go. Here's a look at your grid. Johnny, Adam, Matt, Hunter Waters, Tyler up in 4th, Bentley in 5th, Steve Unit 6th, Dwayne Hunt, Michael Javarkin 7th, or 8th, Levi Poland, Ray Poking with top 10 qualifying efforts, Jackson Van Valkenburg in the 11, qualifying P11, Kyle Bromere, Trent Ringler, Patrick DeSaunier, Jesse Bedell, Jeff Unich, William Kemp. The rest did not qualify, as you guys see on your screen. And we will get ready to roll here up front. See what old Johnny and Adam Matz can do here at Daytona Road. Race number 1 here of 2 tonight. NASCAR boot they go. Green flag set to drop here. 30 minutes. Race was about 16 laps. Green flag out in the air. Race live from Daytona. Down into turn 1, you guys are looking above the racetrack. Contact a little bit further back in this field. You got to be careful here early on. A lot of checking up. Right in the middle, we've seen Todd Cray. I think he got run into. It was definitely close. We got one off into the grass section. There's a little bit of damage on Todd Cray's machine. Not a lot, but it's not going to hurt him, but a little bit. That is going to be the key. You've got to take care of your stuff in this race. We watch the battle here for 3rd place. Bentley Glasser takes that spot away from Adam Matz. Matt's actually back to 4th. As he drops back, here's another position battle, 18 and 91. Levi Poland, Tyler Sawfield trying to take over 5th spot. Levi does take it over. Jackson Van Valkenburg already up 3 spots in this one. How about Todd Cray, by the way? Up 8 spots in just a few turns. Missing a lot of that chaos that happened at the beginning. You know, he's got a little bit of that damage. But he'll be all right with that. 8 spots already. That's pretty wild. Derek Pemberton and Paul Crumrock both up 7 spots. You guys have had a history in the past. I think that's pretty much well and gone now. Is Derek Blinken right there. Oh, boy. Be good. Good time penalty underneath the 3 car this time as they go through turns 3 and 4 of the NASCAR Super Speedway. And they're going to pull up in front of the 3 as he breaks in. Oh, the 93 just slams the back of Paul Crummer. Not sure what Patrick's seen there, but that's not supposed to happen here at Daytona. On board with Patrick. Let's see what happened here. He screwed up. Oh! 91, by the way, Levi Allen also had a problem here. He just took 5th away. Here's what happened to him. He went to NASCAR chicane and looped it around. Wow. Well, he drops a lot of spots. Johnny Rilla up front. Johnny said he was looking forward to Daytona. He's showing why. He's leading this race right now. 27 minutes still to go here in this race. Wild and crazy. Biggest mover right now is Derek Pemberton and Todd. No, it is just Derek Pemberton now. He's got 9 spots gained so far. Derek was looking forward to this race. He's been doing a lot of road racing. He's been on different sims, so he was looking forward to it. We watch the 31 now. Marcus Larkin up inside 8th place. We're running down to the 11 of Jackson. Jackson's actually up 4 spots up to 7th. Good corner there for the 11. Johnny sets the new fastest lap of the race so far. A little bit further back. Pemberton getting around Jeffy. That's a big pass there. Let's see. Not a whole lot going on now. As far as side by side, we may have just had an issue with Paul Crummer. All we did this time is he goes around again off the NASCAR chicane. He has had enough. He said, I'll see you guys at Daytona. There was somebody else. I think Mark Jenkins may have spun in the same corner. Yep, there goes the 33. Paul Crummer does the same exact thing. Man. Well, that did not go well for PK or for Jenkins. 26 and the 31. Trent Ringler trying to take over the 8th spot. Not going to be able to get it yet. All board Jackson. To the NASCAR or to the backstretch bus stop. Looking through the field, everybody's spaced out right now for the most part. There's a little bit going on here for 12th with Joshua and William Kent. Joshua trying to gain a little bit more time and maybe try to make a move here for 12th spot. Todd Cray also right there in 14th. He's working his way up. There you go. You see some issues. A lot of cars getting up over that rail. Todd Cray going to get a slowdown penalty right here. Looks like Derek Pemberton trying to hold off Jeff Unich as well. And for now he will. Also had another car right there. Brandon Tyler had a slowdown penalty. It's one of the things that you guys may not know. If you do cut some of these corners, iRacing gives a pretty big slowdown penalty for some of these. Joshua and William here. Up front, Johnny's leading the way pretty good right now. About 9, we'll say 8 tenths now. Over second place Hunter Waters. Bentley Blaster out of bounds. Tyler Sawville right now, your top 5. By the way, guys, we will be interviewing the top 2 from this race. Because, of course, we've got to kind of hurry up and get to the other session once this race is done for our second race of the night. So, just FYI, we will not be interviewing all top 3, only 2 tonight, but we will interview the top 3 of the second race. Steve Units right here, very good road racer in his own right. But we will hop on board, get a lap here around Daytona International with your race leader. Johnny Avila right now running P1. Best lap is a 158.646. Of course, the lap times have fallen off a little bit here, of course. Not too much though. Going to be curious if we have to pit this race or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. Johnny so far no wins this season. However, there is good news. He's currently sitting second in the point standings. He's got, out of the 6 races completed, 6 top 5s. So he's been there multiple times and has a chance to win multiple races. Currently sitting right now in second place overall in the point standings. Could be a big night here with double race night. I mean, if you think about him, if he wins this race, and depending on what happens to the next race, he could wind up separating himself and walk out with the regular season championship next week pretty easily. We'll have to keep it on that. Same goes for Trent Ringler as well. Back to Johnny as we continue to on board with the driver at 63 for that lap as he works through the NASCAR chicane here on or out of turn 4. To the speed, getting laid down. Oh, he has a wheel spin there. Right now, biggest mover of the race is still Derek Pemberton. He's up 12 spots in this one, up to P13, which is pretty impressive for a field like this. Ray Polking, William Kemp, side by side. This is for the 14th position. Ray Polkey's pretty fast, by the way. He just had some issues a little bit earlier. He does take over 14th spot. Definitely got a chance at a top 10 and that 46. We'll have to continue to watch that. 20 minutes left in this one. 19 minutes to be exact. Wade Poggy, Derek Pemberton, William Kemp. Yeah, I think Jesse's had an issue. Well, maybe not. Derek actually giving one of those spots back a moment ago. As you see him right here working on the 17. This would be for 13th. You also see Jesse side by side. Jesse actually falling back now to 12th. And William Kemp has hit pit road, the 09. So it looks like we do have to hit pit road at least one time this race. Going to be curious when these guys like to do so. Some guys will wait to halfway. Me personally, I want to run the field down as low as I can. We've seen this kind of in the Red Sox racing series. It's going to be curious if you take tires or not. I don't really know, to be honest. That's something that is going to be interesting to watch. Personally, man, I don't know. I think it depends how your car's handled. If your car handling okay and you can drive it, don't take tires, I don't think. A lot of guys elect not to take tires in, especially a 30-minute race. I know it's a lot different car, of course, so I don't really know what guys are planning here. Whether you want to take tires. By the way, William Kemp's still on pit road here. He's got a lot of damage. I wonder if that's why he's on pit road. Best races back here for 12th, 13th, 14th. Actually, 11th, 12th, 13th, sorry. See Joshua and Jesse and Derek, all three. Everybody else spaced out a little bit. Adam Matt's trying to close in on Bentley Glasser for third. If that gets any closer, we'll jump up to it. But Derek going to get a big run out of that dog leg just now. He's looking underneath the 96. 96 looking to the outside of the 17. 96 smokes it. 17 smokes it as well. Derek being real patient. 17 going to get a slowdown penalty, I'm sure. He'll be giving that back a little bit. Pit stops underway. Adam Matz, Dwayne Hunt. And then multiples coming on pit lane. Some guys will actually cut that dog leg off too. That's the thing. That last chicane, some guys will actually cut that completely off and miss the dog leg. Not really miss it, but ooh, 6-3 goes wide. We'll see if Johnny does it when he hits pit road, but some guys will not take that chicane kind of all the way, and they'll just cut it off a little bit. Kind of makes it a little bit loud or faster pit stop. Yeah, you see a lot of guys taking fuel only. Adam Mass, I think he took fuel only. It looks like Dwayne Hunt fuel only. Trevarthen taking tires. Jeff Eunice taking tires. Levi Poland definitely taking tires. Let's see if Johnny comes to pit lane at this time or not. Let's see how he does pit lane here. Same as Hunter Waters and Bentley Glasser. Will they cut that little chicane off? Like, you can enter the chicane, but then you don't go to the right of it. You just basically cut it in the middle of it, is what people do. I don't know if they're allowed to do that here, though. Patrick DeSaunier has had an issue. He spins it, back rolling. Here's Johnny. Let's see if he goes pit lane. Here he goes through the little dog leg. And he will go all the way through it, of course, it looks like. Which is definitely the way to do it. Yep, and he is on pit road. So, yeah, there you go. Hunter Waters on pit road. Bentley Glasser on pit road. Tyler Sawville on pit road. Steve Unich staying out. Trying a little bit different strategy. Jackson Van Valkenburg staying out as well. Trent Ringler cutting the dog leg off a little bit, having some issues. He's elected to come down pit lane now since he had that issue with the slowdown, you see, though. So he actually gave up that spot. Derek Pemberton going to stay out, it looks like. I like the idea of staying out as long as you can. Johnny taking tires, by the way. A lot of our leaders this time took tires. But I still like the idea of not taking tires right now. But like I said, it depends how your car feels. If your car is having trouble, then take tires. It ain't gonna hurt you that bad. So we'll see if Steve and him comes this time. Everybody else pretty much on pit road right now, besides our top three. So we'll wait and see. They should be coming this time, I would guess. And once it cycles through I'm sorry, top four, not top three, top four. And Kyle Vermeer has not hit pit road. Jesse Benell having some issues in the bus stop just now. That ain't what you want. If you're the 96, he was already, it looks like he had trouble out of the final corner. I said bus stop, but out of the final corner. Oh, he spun it. Oh, he gets a little bit of the wall. He does keep rolling now, but definitely not what you want if you're him. Yeah, I like the idea of taking tires now that I'm sitting here looking at it. A lot of guys did take tires. You might as well take them too. I feel like if you're these three guys, watch Steve. He's down to hit pit road. Jackson going to hit pit road. Going to guess that Pemberton will hit pit road here as well. In a moment, we'll make sure. Here he comes into the NASCAR chicane. Looking for probably pit road right here, I would guess. And here he comes. So, with that said, Johnny Avila up front, going to take over the lead. Jesse did hit pit road as well, by the way. I want to make sure I mention that. Derek Pemberton taking 2 tires. Seen a couple of cars do that. In this stretch as well. Derek going to be trying to stay in front of that 17. Going to be fall back in line here with Joshua and Kyle. Maybe. Derek looks like he might be able to hold on to 10th. And he does. Got to be careful though. Older tire or colder tires right now. Got to get a little heat in them. So you got to be careful on your outlap once you come back out into the track. We haven't talked about that. By the way, Joshua does have fresh tires, so it's going to be interesting to see how much of a time difference that makes between himself and the 82. Bentley Glasser here trying to run down Adam Matz as I hit the wrong button. As I was trying to bring up the stats for Adam Matz this season, 2 wins. And then, like I said, Bentley Glasser, no wins, but 5 top 5 so far this season. All in all, pretty solid race here. It's kind of what we have come to expect in Daytona. Although a little bit different, of course, for my Lord, a 157 for Johnny that time with them 4 fresh tires. By the way, here you go. Derek and Joshua. Joshua is a little bit faster, so don't expect Derek to put up too much of a fight here. At least not right now. They're doing a nice job with a pretty good run here tonight. Here's a battle as well. This is for 5th place. Tyler Salver able to hold that spot. Here's Bentley Glasser and Adam Matz. This could be for position here in a moment. 3rd place. All in all, pretty solid racing. Like I said, I don't think anybody's surprised on the type of racing we've seen so far here tonight at Daytona. Once again, this is one race of two here in this one. Kyle Vermeer, Todd Cray was a little bit closer. Cray able to actually hold on to 13th for now. He's actually up 8 spots. 3 drivers out of this race so far. William Kemp in the 09. Brandon Taylor and Paul Crumrock. Unfortunately, all 3 are out of this one. They will try their luck next time as Todd Cray under attack here from Vermeer. Six minutes remain, so about 4 laps or so remain in this race. That may change a little bit, may go down to 3. We'll have to wait and see. But Ray Polking, who's been pretty fast all night, who had trouble at the beginning of this race, closing on Pemberton. Remember, Pemberton did take the 2 tires. It could be hurting him a little bit as he works into the dogwood this time, but that will be for 11th. There we go. Also, Glasser and Salville for 4th place. Oh, Glasser locks him up into turn 1. Seemed to smoke a little bit. He's going to go wide. Here comes the 18. Yeah, tough place to race right here through the S's. Now that they are nose to tail, the Toyota Supra is battling each other. They're side by side, and Tyler Salville going to take over P4. Hopefully, having a Ray Polking, he's under attack. These guys back here behind Derek are all nose tail. Battle for 11 still up in the air for anybody. Todd Craig getting around Ray Polking. That is for 12th place. Nothing really inside the top 5 really happening right now. Let's see if Polking makes a move back here on Craig going into the backstretch bus stop. Not just yet, but here comes Jesse Bunnell. He may try to make a move. Here comes the 46. Big run out of the bus stop. He's going to look to the inside here on Craig. And nope, not going to have enough power to get down, so he will fall back in line. Up front, the 63 of Johnny Avello looks for his first win this season. Hunter Waters, also looking for that first win this season, has yet to have that happen. Hunter 17 points, but having a good night here tonight. Mark Jenkins, unfortunately, not having the night he wants as well. 1 lap down back in 23rd. I don't think we're coming to the white flag this time. It's showing 3 laps to go, but sometimes that does change. With this race only being 30 minutes long, we've still got 2 minutes left. I don't think we're coming to the white flag, but like I said, it very well could be the white flag here. So just kind of keep an eye on that. It could change once a lot of these cars cross the start-finish line, and we will keep an eye on that. But out of the final corner here, Johnny looks for at least 2 to go. Maybe, like I said, maybe the white flag is 1 minute 30 seconds are going to be shown on the board this time. Oh, Derek Pemberton going through the grass. That was a little sketchy all the time going through the bus stop with side by side. Everybody pushing it, and Derek Pemberton just lost control of the car. Tough break there, but either way, been a heck of a night for him to remember. He's done a good job here tonight. You can see both cars pushing really hard. Actually, they didn't touch. The 96 also pretty much had a little half spin, but saved it pretty much. Look at that. Man. All right, so Johnny works out onto the backstretch here, or I'm sorry, in turns 2 and 3, 1 and 2 here of the Daytona Oval. As we watch and see what happens here, make sure he can get to the end. He's got a 2.2 second lead. Also a battle for 6 that we're going to check on. Cobber Mirror has had an issue. He goes through the grass. Here's what happened to Kyle here in the 90. Looks good through the S's. By the way, final lap is out. Braking zone, he locks them up. That's what's seeing him really wide here. And then unfortunately spun around. White flag is out as we are coming to the checkered flag. Johnny looks for the checkered and first win this season. Out of the final corner, Johnny Avila going to pick up race number 1 here, the Daytona Double, and win the Daytona Road Course. Hunter Waters manages a second place finish. Oh, he wrecks coming across the line. Adam Batts going to finish a 3rd place. Tyler Sawville, Bentley Glasser, Steve Eunice, Dwayne Hunt, Jackson Van Valkenburg, nice 8th place finish. Michael Trevarthen works out of the final corner. Jackson. Sharif comes out. He's still got a little ways to go. Some of these other guys still got a little ways, so we'll keep an eye on him. Trevarthen does finish in 9th. Here comes Joshua. He's going to manage a 10th place finish. Here is Todd Cray working through the final chicane. He's going to manage a 11th. As long as he does not spin right there. Levi Ray Polking at 12th. Levi Poland. Jesse Bennell. Side by side coming to the line. Touching at the line. Jesse Bennell going to take over 13th. Levi Poland 14th. Derek Pemberton 15th. Pretty good run overall for all these guys. Patrick 16th place finish. All right. We're going to talk to him here in just a moment as our race winners. We'll do donuts here with the 7. See if I can pull him in real quick and talk to Johnny. And he jumps his car somehow magically. A 3,200-pound stock car could jump air, but Johnny got it done here at the Daytona Road Course. Johnny inside, man, you got a copy?
I hear you, buddy.
You got to be really happy.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked.
Big win, man. We was talking about you in the pre-race and stuff. You know, you've got all top 5 finishes this year so far. Finally got the win tonight. Talk us through it, dude. That's a lot of weight lifted off, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's definitely getting the monkey off my back. Hopefully I can keep up the momentum in the next race, but Daytona is going to be wild.
Yeah, we got the oval coming up next, man. But this race, you and Hunter, pretty much same distance for the most part. Most of this race, you did pull it out there a little bit there at the end. But talk about driving this Xfinity car here at the road course.
I was just trying to save the rear tires, and I was hoping and praying that Hunter wouldn't repay me for the Roval last year. So I saw him just slowly gaining on me right there at one point, and I was just hoping I had enough tire to hold him off.
Hey, man, good job. Go get them here at the oval. Any shout outs you want to give out?
I just want to shout out my sponsor, Lakeside Automotive, and I also want to shout out a new member of our team, Tyler Seville. He brought it home fourth, so
Yeah.
that's a great addition.
Yeah, he did a great job. Hey, good job tonight, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. We'll see what he can do here in the next race in just a few moments. Next up, Hunter Waters. Right there, going to finish in P2, and we'll try to bring him in here as well. Of course, Johnny said that he was hoping Hunter would not pay him back for the Roval. Hunter, you got a copy?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear him too.
Was you going to pay him back if you got to him?
Man, always going to race clean, or at least
Right.
try to. But yeah, I was trying to catch him. He was just faster than me, and coming into turns 1 and 2 of the super speedway part, and I was never going to be able to catch him there. And it was just a good race. He was just about a tenth quicker than me whenever it mattered.
Yeah, he talked about the tires on this car. Seemed like it was very easy to burn up that rear tire here tonight. I'm sure you had to be careful at a lot of these, especially these corner exits.
Oh yeah, it was super easy to burn up the rear tires. That's what kind of paid attention to the first couple laps. Whenever you had them new, and then on that second run, kind of the last couple laps, of course, is just throwing everything at it. So I kind of burned them up at the end there. But oh yeah, you had to watch them.
Hey, a good finish either way, dude. The Daytona Oval coming up. Who knows what's going to happen there? Any shout outs you want to give out here for your second place run tonight?
Yeah, shout out Johnny. Congratulations on the win. Shout out myself for finally getting a decent finish this season after I've done pretty horrible comparatively. So, and shout out Tyler. Shout out Law Chevrolet. Shout out everybody who watches this and puts it on. Thank you very much.
Hey, good job, dude. Go get that win here in a minute.
Hell yeah.
Thanks a lot, buddy. We'll move him back up. Second place run for Hunter Waters here tonight. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with race number 2 here in just a moment. Congratulations to our race winner here in race 1. Well deserved for Johnny, that is for sure. He's been trying to get one this season quite a bit. So, all right, you guys stay tuned. We'll be back here in just a second. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Race number 2 of our Daytona double here, back here at the World Center of Racing here at Daytona International Super Speedway now. Cars are already out on track, getting the final couple laps here of practice. That's what's going to make this thing interesting. Not a lot of practice has been done. Keep that in mind. Not a lot of practice has been done. Granted, this is Daytona. Most guys know how to run here. But what to expect in the Xfinity cars, what a lot of people are kind of, leaning towards. So we'll see. Qualifying's coming up here very shortly, literally in about a minute or so. So we'll hop out of this channel and we're already in a big screen, so we're good. So ready to go. Congratulations to Johnny, by the way. He did pick up the win. Points have already been updated, so we can talk about that, and there was a change. Johnny Avila takes over the top spot here in the American Sim Racing Series with 2 races left this season. Of course, this one and the one next week at Chicagoland. Chicagoland is going to be fun. And then Steve Unich has actually jumped up a spot as well in the point standings. Bentley Glasser goes to 3rd. Trent Ringler 4th. Adam Matz 5th. So there you go. Big change so far in the point standings this season. I'm trying to find something. It may take me a minute to find this. I'm not mistaken. I think it was 16 drivers is what I was told. I need to double check that. 16 drivers will make the playoffs. Right now, Patrick DeSaulnier is on the bubble. He's got 2 points. No, I'm sorry. He's got a 1-point lead over Charles Woods, Todd Guest back there as well, Mark Jenkins, Blaine Adams, who I don't think's here. Jackson Van Valkenburg still has a shot. He needs to finish good in this one. Brent Adams, still an outside shot looking in. Levi Poland right now not in it. Kind of surprising there. So a lot of guys right now kind of on the outside looking in. Actually, depending on how this is set up, Patrick is actually out of it as well. No, I'm sitting here looking at it. As well as Ray Polking, actually. So, let's wait and see how this sets up. But anyway, qualifying's underway right now. Everybody knows how this works. We'll see. Car's out on track right now. We'll hop over to him. Jeff Unich, he's our first car we're watching. You go around that high line here on your out lap. Nothing that we don't already know or talked about in the past. Run the high line on your out lap. Run the high line on your first lap. Or run the bottom on that second lap. That is your quick lap. Under the lights here at Daytona, by the way, as Jeff going to take the green flag. You see, right up on that high side. Some cars tend to run the low side even on their first lap, but I've never been a fan of that. Watch for cars to dip below that yellow line, by the way, off turn 4 to kind of cut off that pace car, or pace lap, or not pace lap, but that time. Judy Jenkins chiming in. Good to see her back in here. I haven't seen her in a few weeks. Good to see you, Judy. Mark Jenkins hoping to have a little bit better finish in this one than what he did a moment ago at the road course. This is a race that anybody can win, though. And when I say that, I mean it. Anybody can win this. Here comes Jeff Unich. He's going to start his green flag lap. Johnny Avila out there as well. We just seen Johnny win. And he changed cars. He did. Johnny rocking a new car for this race. Pretty cool. The black 63 car. All right, so a lot of these fast laps starting to get put down now. Michael Trevarthen right now on top of the board. Johnny with the fastest lap so far. We'll see if Trevarthen, he coming quite a bit high off that last lap, or off that final corner. Yeah, he's going to shut it down. Derek Pemberton out there now just taking a green flag. Derek Pemberton goes to third on his second lap. I'm sorry. How about that? He's going to be our pre-race interviewee here under the caution flag. Here's Corey Benton, by the way, taking a second lap. We'll see if Corey can jump up in that 37. UTE. There's a lot of guys that like Corey, so he got a lot of fans in here last week, which was awesome to see. He's going to have a chance here. Did not run the road course, by the way. Himself or Ron Hollyfield did not run the road course. Blaine Adams, I don't think, did as well, so good to see Blaine actually in here. 37, probably not going to have the greatest qualifying lap here. He actually arced it in a lot more than probably would have should. He's probably not looking for a really great qualifying lap, to be honest. Coming to the start-finish line. Going to pick up a spot, but 18th place, but actually does not pick up the spot, it don't look like. Levi Poland out there on track, the 91. Is on one of his laps. I don't know if he's going to have time to get both his laps done, unfortunately. Yeah, it does not look like he will be able to get both laps done here, so he will get one lap in here momentarily. And here comes Poland to the start-finish line. Let's see what he does. 50.527. Good enough for P8. Not a bad lap there. Like I said, will not get his second lap in, unfortunately. Mark Jenkins not qualifying. Looks like Ron Hollyfield, Todd Gray, Charlie Woods, Bentley Glasser, PK, and Paul Crumry. Mark Jenkins, Blaine Adams will not qualify. They will start from the back. All strategy, by the way, you do not have to qualify. So, last time we was at a super speedway, Paul Crumry picked up the win at the very end. That was a good race there, by the way. All right. Qualifying is official. Johnny, Jason, Derek, and we'll talk to them guys here in just a moment. Here's a look at your grid as it goes by. By the way, real quick, here's your weather tonight. But here's a look at your grid. Guys, see Derek Pemberton sitting there. We're going to talk to him right now as the grid strolls by. We will talk to Derek. Derek, stand him up in the booth, man. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Pretty good run last race. I know you ran pretty good. I just didn't have the finish you want, but we do come to a track that, well, you got a chance at because we know that you're pretty good at these restrictor plates. You actually like them here at Daytona. Talk us through it, man. What's it going to take?
It's going to be surviving, really about the first 30 some odd laps and put myself in a pretty good position to, kind of be up here towards the front to start the race. Looks like we are actually going to have to make at least one pit stop, so that's going to add some interesting stuff into this race. But I mean, the plan's the usual: stay up, get up front, stay up front. So we're already up in the front, so half the plan's done. So it's just going to have to be staying up front. Don't have a ton of friends, and I'm up here with a lot of guys that are really stinking fast. So I'm a little bit out of my element being up here with these guys, but it's all going to be fun. Just got to pretty much put the ending to that last race behind us and just kind of push forward here and try to see if we can at least amend it. And I mean, who knows, maybe get lucky and try to find a way to sneak into these playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's still it's definitely, when it comes to this place, you definitely got a shot. Looking at your car, because you could give us more information for people that do not know. And normally, I would not shout out other places on broadcast necessarily, but give us your thoughts. Tell us about your car.
So on the hood of that car is Fat Dog Wrestling. They're on the Fat Dog Gaming page on YouTube. Known the guys that run it over there for almost 6 months now, and pretty good group. The guy who does it, his name's Explodacy. Dude does a fantastic job. He's almost like me. He brings the excitement, so it's always good. They do wrestle. We do wrestle on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just look up Fat Dog Gaming with a P, and you should hopefully find it. If not, I'm sure I'll link it at some point somewhere. But yeah, I got my dude on the side of the car. Surprisingly, we've broken a curse. We're 3-0, which no new wrestler has gotten even just a win to start out their career. But for me going 3-0, my dude's looking pretty good. So hopefully we can maybe take some of this good luck and get it done at, like you said, one of my favorite places to come out and race.
Pretty neat, man. Good luck tonight. We're going to be watching you. Should be a fun one.
Yeah, it's fun now. Give us about 20 minutes and our opinions may change.
Have fun, buddy.
All right, thank you, man.
Thanks, man. All right, Derek's getting ready to get this started as in third place, but up front, you guys see it right there. Johnny just won last time. Can he go back to back? It's going to be interesting to see, and it is possible. Jason Mullis, by the way, going to be starting alongside Johnny in that 63. We'll see how Jason does. By the way, field window, 17 laps is the field window. Just FYI. Green flag set to come out as the pace truck drops in. We wait for the flagman to wave it. Green flag is underway here from Daytona International Super Speedway. All right, the cars work down into turn number 1. As you guys look right here, a lot of shuffling going to be going on. Some of the guys towards the back may not want to hang around there too long. That didn't qualify well. This is only a 40-lap race because we had a double here tonight. Normally it would be like 80, but since this is a Daytona dual double, it is cut in half with this and the race itself. By the way, the race will last either 40 laps or 45 minutes, just a FYI. Side by side, Derek Pemberton right now with the push on the back end of the 63. I think, if I'm not mistaken, these guys worked together last time they was at a restrictor plate. Johnny and Derek did, so kind of familiarity there. A lot of talk going to be going on over the radio during this race about when you want to hit pit road, when not to hit pit road. Once that time comes. Looks like Patrick maybe, I thought he was going to split them there in that 93. As he's rolling behind Hunter Waters. Hunter here also in a different car for this race as well. You right on board with Patrick is right up in front of him. Hunter Waters driving that black number 7 car here in this one. You guys see it, Law Chevrolet Buick in Boonville, Indiana. Splash and Go Graphics. Shout out to Splash and Go. They have stepped up to sponsor this series. As you guys are looking on your screen, you can see some of the supporters here of the ASL series. You got one car right there coming out of pits. Trying to see who that was. It kind of looks like Blaine Adams. That's what it is, Blaine Adams. So, of course, also thanks to Clocks by Christopher as well. They are the trophy supplier of the ASL series. Check them out on Facebook. Of course, Max Pappas or MPI as well. But up front, in a side-by-side racing all the way through the field, we have been in this situation so many times here on TRN that everybody has watched it knows what to expect. But you never know when that big one can happen. We have seen it happen early. We have seen it happen a lot. We have seen it not happen. It just tends to happen more times than not. Already 4 laps into this one, as cars still double file. Basically, at this point in time, this is, like Derek said, a lot of this is just riding around, getting familiar, trying to be comfortable with this draft package. And that is really, truly a lot of it. As you see the Supra of Trent Ringler right on the back of the 82 car. Trying to get used to the drive package in this Xfinity. Not only that, you're trying to get used to the drivers that's driving around you. That is a big deal. And you see right here, William Kemp moving up the third lane. Don't know how long. We've seen this before. Now, if anybody's going to jump up there, we'll see. Oh, lot of moving around right there. Patrick going in and out of traffic, trying to figure out if he wants to stay in the middle or go to the low side. He does kind of fall back to the low side. You also see some cars kind of pulling out a little bit here, getting some nose to the air. Here you see the 09 with Slingshot looking to make it 3 wide. And personally, that is just him not wanting to wait right now. Some guys don't want to wait. Some guys would prefer, I mean, still a long ways to go. You can't win it right now, but some guys do not like waiting and want to try to get up towards the front as quick as you can. That way, if a big one does happen, you're not the one in it. But on the downside, you see it right there. Sometimes you get a little blocked in and really can't do much. Right now, the 21 of Todd Craig caught in the middle. Interesting line here for some of these guys. You see that front line, the 35, the 9, the 46, 51, 91, trying to figure out which lane they want to be at. Almost contact there between the 91 and 21. Todd Craig shooting the gap here. This could get ugly right here. 21's really squeezed in right there in that middle. You guys see it right there. I like this bottom line right now, to be honest. But Todd Craig, as we got 3 lanes now working up front, getting ready to get interested here at Daytona. A lot of cars moving around right there in that middle lane. Woo-wee. You see Adam Mass dropping back with the 46 and the 91. All 3 dropping back at the outside third lane. Not really paying off. And now we're back down to 2 lines. Wow, Todd Craig picked up a lot of spots there, by the way. 16 spots gained so far in 7 laps for the 21. That 35 may be going to the front. All right, guys, something we did not get to do, and I want to do it now. Oh, little block put on there. Well, let's wait a minute. I don't want to do it just yet as we watch some more 3 wide here. A 7 and 09. Watch for the 21 to possibly move up. Oh, boy. This is not good. That 09 getting a big run on the outside, though. It looks like it's going to go away a little bit. These guys racing like it's 5 laps to go. Instead of, well, 32 or 33. See some of these cars kind of backing out of this a little bit further back, thinking something could happen. And, well, they might have a choice. 3 wide again. Gosh, I'm not this close. It's a great view for us to watch from here, too. We can see it all happen. 09 William Kemp up on the high side with Hunter Waters, Levi Poland. Then that inside of Jason Mullis, Todd Craig, and Patrick DeSaunier. And then the very inside is Johnny Avila, Derek Pemberton, and Trent Ringler. Derek working with some of the best drivers in the ASL right there, squeezed between both of them with Todd Craig to his outside. Here comes the third lane once again. Being led by the 09. William Kemp. Welcome to Daytona. There we go. Big one starting to happen. The 93, the 09. Did we have it happen? Yep, there it goes. The 37, Corey Benton in it. Caution flag comes out. That's the risk you take racing this early, 3 wide. Tends to happen. I can't tell if it's a 7 and 93 or the 09 and the 93. Or did a 7 get in the back of the 09? Looks like right here, Patrick just coming up into the outside of the 7 of Hunter Waters. Well, this is going to be interesting. Pit road's about to be open. And honestly, I think you've got to hit pit road this time, because as you see the field catch up to back to the pace car, but I feel like you got to hit pit road. I know that 17 laps is our limit on field mileage, so it's still a one-stop race, but you don't be surprised if we get that yellow. What's going to happen then? You're definitely going to hit pit road here. Honestly, if it's 17 laps, that don't sound right. 17 laps, you're still 2 stops in this. I don't know, but definitely hit pit road here if you're these guys. By the way, Corey Benton, I know he's got a fan club in here. He did just get involved in that wreck. I'm going to see if I can find him. Actually, let me double check. Yep, you see the front end of that 37. Let me actually change my camera because it's not locked. So you see Corey Benton's car. Not very good. Honestly, we've seen cars like that damage. As long as he's not down on power, he'll be okay. But who knows? Here comes the cars down pit road. Everybody coming in. Oh, looks like whoever that is, the 35, Jason Mullis, has an issue in his box. Todd Craig down the way. Some cars not taking tires at all. A lot of cars not taking tires. Johnny took tires. Cobb Ramir will actually win the race off pit road. Actually, he may have stayed out for now. We'll see if he comes in. Todd Craig looks like maybe gas only. Trent Ringler, maybe 2 tires. Derek Hamilton, 2 tires or gas only. Well, I think it's 2 tires. A lot of 2 tire stops, which is smart. You don't really need 40. Personally, you're not really going to need 4 tires for a 40-lap race. Just my opinion. Now, if you can get 4 tires, it ain't going to hurt you to get 4 tires, but by any means. But, either way, I think you'll be okay, personally. Just a scratch, yeah. Yeah, it didn't do no damage. He's good. Guys, real quick, something I want to show you. Once again, if you're just tuning in here for the second race, because we already done one race already tonight with these guys. This is our race number 2. Real quick, if you have not, something I want to show you all, if I can hopefully see it. Starting in a couple weeks, it is the Trackside MMA Esports. Hence the name while we changed our name, by the way, to Trackside Esports. That is coming to you, and you can be a part of it. All you got to do is send me a message, and you will get a created fighter on Facebook and YouTube where we'll be broadcasting. And you do not have to fight, but you will have a created player on there, and you will have the chance to, of course, fight and watch. And if your fighter keeps winning, then you got a chance to go for the title. So who knows? That'll be something fun to watch. If you want to be a part of that, just send me a message. We'll be doing a kind of a not a pre-show here soon, an exhibition with a couple fights that we will have up here next week or the week after. It depends how we do, but we'll be doing that soon on Saturday nights, about 2 times a month. That'll be fun for you guys to come in and watch your fighter compete and see if he or she can win. Yeah, so check it out. You can be a female if you want to. You can create your own female character and all that stuff. We'll help you create it. You do not have to have the game by any means. You can just message. It's free to join. Just message me. Of course, the AI is the one fighting for you, so you really have no control over the fights or anything. It's just the AI versus AIs, and it's going to be just for fun. So if you want to be a part of that, the Trackside Esports MMA, send me a message over on Facebook, Trackside Racing Network, and get a fighter made. And get in on it because it's going to be fun. Hopefully we can get about 20 or so fighters. It should be fun. And have a card every 2 weeks or so. All right. Pace truck about to drop in here on pit road. Getting this one back underway here in just a moment. Corby says more than just a scratch. We'll see. I've seen some cars with some damage still able to keep up as long as they got some draft help. We're going to find out, though. Green flag out of there. Race once again. Time to turn it up here on Trackside Racing Network. You guys enjoy. We did not do this in the last broadcast we just did, so you guys enjoy it here. Be back in just a moment. So you guys seen it right there. Corey Benton going a lap down. Make that 2 laps down now. It's unfortunate. But that is Daytona. Unfortunately, sometimes nowhere to go and you get involved in it. Now he's going to be out there just with longer laps. Really a boring track if you don't have speed. Oh, a little bit of contact there between. Yeah, they're shuffling up pretty good here. Looks like Todd Cray and it looks like Jackson, I believe, for the 11. Oh boy, right there was a big shot, 21-63. That almost was a really bad look here. See if we can see it. Right there, a lot of bumping. That is part of restrictor plate racing. It happens. So I'm curious about pit stops. When will they actually have to happen? I don't know. 17 what I was told for the estimate. But I'm curious, can you make it 20? I still think we're going to have to hit pit road again no matter what. I feel like we are. No matter what happens. Well, we'll see. So some good racing here overall here tonight for the ASL guys. Good so far. Right now, 33, Mark Jenkins making a pretty big run. Here, he is actually up 21 spots. 20. Oh boy, there they go. Todd Cray going to get the wall. And that's going to hurt Todd Cray. I'm curious how much damage that will do. I don't necessarily think it's going to hurt him too bad. A little bit of damage there, but I think he'll be okay. He's just going to have to fall back in line and get some draft. But a lot of rough racing going on for these guys tonight. Normally do not see it very often for the ASL series. It's like a sprint race where, I mean, the laps are kicking down, but these guys are being really aggressive here in the Daytona race tonight. Look from above, Mark Jenkins still pushing the back of Johnny Avella here. Jackson Volkenberg up there as well, the 26 Trent Ringler. And I mentioned Trent earlier. He is the, and I'll still say it right now, even though he did not win the last race. To me, he is the hottest driver right now in this series. He has won multiple races over the past 4 weeks, 3 out of 4 wins for the 26 car. You got to keep an eye on him. Trust me, that is one thing you do not want, is for him to be up front and win this one. So next week we'll be live at Chicagoland Speedway. Then we have an off week, I believe, August 1st, before the start of the playoffs. Down the backstretch they go. 33 hard to the wall. Oh boy, where did that come from? I don't know how in the world everybody dodged that. They're still shuffling back here. 24's cutting the wall off. He's gaining a lot of spots. Does not want to lose too many spots. Man, Mark Jenkins got a big bump here or something from Jackson. That is weird. Oh, he rubbed. Oh, yep, he went down a little bit. Oh, we'll have to wait and see. I don't think, as long as he can keep some draft, he should be okay, but he's going to have to work his way back up. That was sketchy. Derek Pemberton back here with Ron Holyfield trying to catch up. And, yeah, you see the 35. Jason Mullis off the pace a little bit. He's able to regather himself. Dude, look at the blocking up front. 26 and 63. These guys are just going at it right now. Wow. You think really it's like the last lap, and we are far from that. But I can tell you this, we are spaced out here enough that I don't really know what's going to happen when we hit pit road. It's going to be interesting. This race is very interesting to me right now. Levi Poland a little bit further back had a moment there. It's very interesting right now, all over the place. Cars trying to figure out where to go. It's been the most wildest restriction plate race we've seen for these guys, especially for these guys. Derek Pemberton dropping to the inside. He's going to fall in line behind Jackson. And that inside row going to get a big push from them three cars. Jesse Bennell up there as well. Even for the lead. Something getting ready to happen again. We got a lot of cars up in front of these guys as well. It could become very interesting. Pit stops are about 5 laps away, 6 laps away. And the thing is, if you can go 17 laps, you're only going to need to take probably about not even a full tank. Maybe about 6/10 of a tank, 7/10 maybe. I don't think you're going to need a full tank to get to the finish of this one, but I would probably fill it up anyway because if green white checker comes out, a little bit of blinking going on right there. Johnny Will looking back at the wild dogs and act like battle for position. Now they're trying to get pad cleaned up. Mixed up here. Give or take a little bit on that level, eh? I think it is 17 though. Yeah, the top 17 back to Bentley Glasser. Pit stops starting to get on people's minds. We'll start seeing some cars getting down to the bottom because they're going to have to pit together if you want to win this one. You're going to need help. At least for the first few laps. Or towards the end. You're going to need a little bit of help. But if we get a yellow, you know, everybody will be on pit road, but we'll see. It got a little wild. It's kind of calmed down a little bit here. I think with this race being so short, guys are just aggressive naturally. Out of turn 4, start finish line this time, lap 29 going to be on the board. We are right at that pit window. Or should be. And one of the craziest things about Pitt or Daytona is Pitt. Even though this one's kind of different because so let's see, does anybody come this time? They go through turns 3 and 4. Not this time. Cars will keep on going. We'll take another trip around at least. Making sure nobody's further back coming up. Does not look like anybody's coming up. We have been out there for 18 laps. Like I said, the fuel window was 17. But even though we have had a yellow, so that is one of the reasons why. So really we've been green about 16 laps or so. We've been green. And Johnny's got to be the lowest on fuel out of all these. He's been out front a lot here since the drop of the green flag. So he's probably going to go the most. So he'll be coming any time. Nope, not this time. The 19. Yep, the 19 is coming. So Dwayne Hunt coming in. He's not the only one. Ray Poultry coming in, Matt coming in, and 3 cars coming in. His teammates coming up pit road. So Corey Benton coming, how do we have a lot of him? Unfortunately, Corey not having a great night. Patrick and Sonia are also out of this race. He is the only one out of the race. But there are 2 cars a lap down. 15 lead changes so far, by the way, in 30 laps. Pretty wild. All right, we're going to see pit stops right here. 100% going to come in. I lied. Somebody was coming in. Not sure who that was. Oh, there is some. A lot of 89, 27, 91, 24. Multiple cars. Yeah, the 7 of Hunter Waters also in. I think Hunter, though, a lap down. He is, so... You see these cars right here staying out, and watch for these cars to pit next time by. This is going to be Trent Ringler, Johnny Avila, Jackson Van Valkenburg, Jason Bennell, Jason Mullis, Derek Pemberton, Todd Cray, and I think Joshua might be back there as well. Yep, there he is. So here they come. Everybody looking good so far. Everybody looking pretty good there. Really nice job. But one thing is, right here, yep, bad. 21 had to get into his box. Derek Pemberton was to his inside. That is not where you want. And we're going to try to check Todd Curry's damage. He's probably got a little bit. Yeah, there is a little bit there. He's had some before, but maybe a little bit. I want to check. It looks like Todd no tires on that car. I'll check Derek's damage as well. Should be okay. He's out of the way as well. Yeah, he does not have damage. As you see, we'll have to try to hurry up here and get back in line. Jason Mullis still out on track. He has not hit pit road. Here he comes. Actually, this is going to come out really far ahead of everybody else. Wow. Surprised they came out that far. Here comes brother pushed by Derek Pemberton. He'll draft it to the back of them. Try to and keep up. This group right here would not be able to do this very long. Got Trent, Jackson, and Johnny. That second group starting to close in pretty quick here. Jason Mullis, he's going around. He's through the grass. He is your race leader, but in the grass. Trying to keep it. Oh, he jumped. And unfortunately for Jason Mullis, that not coming to an end up front. Steve Units, who we have not talked a lot about, up front. Trying to get around on the outside with the help of Glasser. For now, I'm going to call this a 5-car battle, even though there's 7 right there. But uh-oh. 26 in the wall. This is bad. They're wrecking. There they go. Big wreck. The leader's involved. Caution's not out. We're still racing. Lap cars, always a bad thing, and that is not going to make people happy. I don't know what to expect now. This could just be I don't know. We'll back this up and look. I've never seen this. This was just bad miscommunication between the lap cars and the lead lap cars. You see the 31, 26 goes high, and the lap cars go high as well. And then from there, surprise, the caution it come out. The 31, the 24, 26. A lot of people got involved in that one. And they're still kind of going at it here. I don't know if these guys are going to have enough speed to run Johnny and Jackson down. They should be able to run them down pretty quick, but I mean, they're back here blocking and stuff. You can't, I don't know. Wow, this, like I said, the weirdest Daytona race I have seen in a very long time. When you got cars side drafting on the backstretch, you cannot do this right now. These guys that's leading this race is just driving off. So we'll see. I mean, this right here's third place right here, while these guys are up here. I mean, they might be able to catch them with more cars in line. That is the thing they got going for them. It was slower last time by, but they should be able to close this gap. And I'm watching the time right now. It is going down fairly quick. Ain't closer than what I thought there, but it is going down. I've seen a lot of weird races on iRacing, and this might take the trick. Now that's smart. I mean, you gotta get in line, because if not, there's these cars that's leading is just going to drive off and win this one. And I mean, they lost a lot of time this lap. Yeah, they lost 6/10 that lap. So this is basically, oh, here's really interesting. These guys up here are racing with some lap cars too. They're going to get single file. This is going to make things very interesting for these two leaders. They're going to have some help from lap cars. And nose to tail, with 2 laps to go at the line, I have never in my life seen a race like this one. 2 laps to go. Now Jackson, what's he going to do? Can Johnny sweep tonight? Do want to mention last time by, the cars that's further back was faster. They are just not closing in fast enough. Somebody put out a line right there. That was Ron back here, by the way. You got guys racing side by side, which don't make a ton of sense to me. Like, why are you racing? Just get in line. The goal is to win. I don't know. I kind of get it, I guess. If there's somebody slower, I mean, I don't think you're going to be able to catch these guys that's leading. 3 wide for the lead with 2 lap cars. White flag is out. Don't know what's going to happen. How about Jackson Van Valkenburger going to the lead? But Johnny going to have some help from Ron Hollyfield. 2 lap cars pushing first and second. Here comes the 3rd lap car. He's going to stay on the bottom and maybe help this inside lane. Jackson looking for his first win. It's going to be interesting. Don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Johnny may go back to back. Out of turn 4. Coming to the start-finish line. It's going to be a good one. Jackson Van Valkenburg wins at Daytona, maybe? Johnny got it. by 1/100,000th of a second. Here comes the race for third. Or was the race for third? I don't know who got third. Steve Unich got third. Wow. Gosh almighty. I don't even know what to do. Or what to say. Here's your race finish, by the way. Just a little bit here. This is your race finish coming to the line. You see Jackson was out front at the line. The 63 drops down. Goes below the double yellow line. I don't think that's a rule, but it's going to be interesting to find out. But either way, Johnny, back-to-back wins here tonight in the ASL series. He's going to burn it down here at the start-finish line. Let's just call him Mr. Daytona. Because tonight, he is Mr. Daytona. Johnny, it's Adam up in the booth, man. You got a copy.
I hear you, buddy.
One of the weirdest races I've ever broadcast. That was so back and forth at times, dude. And I don't even know. Talk us through that night. Talk us through the night in general. Great win.
Yeah, it was at the beginning of the race, it was good. It's you could kind of get a run on the outside and then duck low because the guy pushing you, his temps would get hot. So I always try to get out of his way. Green flag pitch stops went smoothly, and then it just people going high and low. There's miscommunication, and the whole field kind of just got spread out. It was a little messy there, but it was a photo finish between Jackson.
It was 1/100,000th of a second.
I thought he was gonna have me. I saw him coming out of 3, and I see him getting a push, and it's like, no, push me, Ron, push.
It was so interesting because lap cars honestly was the determined factor of this race. It helps you get the win. I mean, dude, 2 wins at Daytona, that's pretty special.
Yeah, I did not see this coming because, like, anything can happen at Daytona, and I think this race kind of proved it. But yeah, Trent went last week and got 3 wins in a row, so I'm trying to catch up.
Hey, good job, dude. I'm proud of you. That was awesome to watch. Congratulations. Any shout-outs you want to give out here?
I just wanted to shout out everybody putting this league together, you up in the booth. This is going to probably be a lot of fun for me to watch, in particularly.
It's a good
also
one.
got to thank Whiskey Guy Plus for sponsoring my car, so follow him on Instagram. And yeah, I can't wait for the next race.
Dude, good job tonight. Congrats. New points leader, by the way, so good job on that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. There you go. There's your race winner. Johnny Villa picked up the win. We're going to try to get Jackson. Let's see if I can pull him in. First interview I have done with him. Jackson with me in the booth now with a P2 finish. Jackson, it's Adam. You got a copy? Hey, Jackson, you got me? We'll let him get his stuff fixed. We'll pull him right back in here in just a moment. We'll move him down there. Let's talk to Steve Unich, who's going to get a 3rd place finish here tonight. Hopefully we can pull Jackson as well. We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him. Let's see if I can pull Steve in here. If I can figure out what I'm doing. Oh, we already pulled him in. I'll push all kinds of buttons and stuff like that. Steve, it's Adam up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Hey, yeah, I gotcha.
Man, a wild finish here at Daytona. A wild race in general for everybody. Talk us through what you've seen. It looked like in that second group, a lot of guys was having trouble getting single file, so you guys could catch up to that lead car. But overall, a 3rd place finish. Not horrible by any means. It would have been interesting to see that whole field there at the end, but talk us through your night.
We were kind of just fuel mileage racing for the beginning there, and was going to save it up to make it on 1 stop, which I think would have given a pretty good chance. But so it was kind of sorry to see that caution at the beginning, and then from there, just trying to make it to the to the pit stop and had a really good pit stop, I guess, and passed some guys that way. And then I had an issue with the lap car, I guess,
Yeah.
with Trent there. I'm not really sure exactly what happened there, but that separated us so much. And I don't know if maybe the cars in our second pack were too damaged or something, but
Right.
I was surprised to see Johnny and Jackson, like, they were still pulling away until they kind of got racing themselves in the last lap. So I don't really know what happened there, but yeah, happy to get third, definitely on a plate race.
Yeah, you got sixth in the prior race at Daytona Road and a third place here tonight. Overall, it's kind of what you need. I mean, you came in here now in the oval section. You actually jumped a spot in points as well, moved up to second. Um, Points racing pretty much done now for you on the year, I'm sure, because you pretty much locked yourself into the playoffs even with tonight. So now I know we got one more regular season finale at Chicagoland. Are you focused on now, or are you going to go ahead and look forward towards the playoffs?
I mean, I'll probably look at the results and see if, with the drops and everything, if there's any chance of getting the points championship, probably from Johnny now. But I think he's been a little bit more consistent this year. I think I've had maybe used up all my drops on bad finishes already, where he probably hasn't. So I'm guessing mathematically it's impossible to get the championship. So, I'll still go for the win. I haven't had one this year yet, and Chicago's usually a pretty good track for me. So, uh, no, just treat it like every other week, probably.
For sure on that, man. Started 18th here tonight, finished in third. Shout out to all that, dude. You know what to do.
To you guys, shout out to Jeff. He was helping me out with the damaged car there, pushing me, and yeah, I guess made a bad move and kind of hung him out to dry there at the end. I didn't really mean to do that. Just kind of wasn't aware of what the pack around us looked like. So apologize to him. Glad he was still able to finish ninth there with a relatively clean car. But yeah, shout out to Johnny too for a pretty dominating night.
For sure on that one, dude. Hey, good job tonight. Congrats on third place.
All right, thanks guys.
Buddy. We'll move him back up and see if we can grab Jackson now. Hopefully his stuff's good to go. Jackson, it's out up in the booth, man. You got me?
I got a copy.
P2, man. In a wild, crazy race, let's just call it like it is. I mean, coming down to you and Johnny, 1/100,000th of a second. Talk us off turn 4. Anything you could have done different, or is that? I mean, we all know that's just Daytona.
Oh man, we're talking about inches here. I mean, I don't think there's anything else that could have been done. I wish it was more than just a movie finish of 1 and 2, but I mean, I'm happy with second. All year I've been trying to battle in this league, and it's pretty fun. I've had a great time. I mean, this race, I don't know, I had a lot of good moves, a lot of fun racing up front.
Yeah, and man, this race was so up and down. I was talking to Steve about it a moment ago. There were so many things that happened. Of course, you just finished 8th at the road course as well. Coming in here, finishing 2nd. I mean, overall, a pretty solid night, I think.
Yeah, I think so myself too. I mean, I'm not really notorious on road courses. I actually struggle a lot, if I say so myself, but it's hell a lot of fun racing with Johnny there and just this whole league in general.
For sure on that one, man. I'm not sure what this is going to do in the points. It's going to move you up maybe even to the top 16. So the playoffs next week are going to be in your grasp and have a chance at making the playoffs. Man, good job tonight. Any shout-outs or anything you want to give out?
Just shout out to University of Utah for giving us this beautiful sponsor on our car, and wish our team owner was here in the league, but who knows? He'll get that figured out. No, but just shout out to the Yenis brothers, and hopefully I said their last name right, for getting me in this league. I really appreciate it, man. It's one hell of an opportunity, and just a good group of guys.
You're a
really
clean racer,
group.
so it's good to have clean racers. You do a great job of it.
I try and protect people.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
Hey, good job tonight, man. Congrats on second. Almost a win.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much, buddy.
All right, guys, that will do it. But here's a look at your results, or I'll just read them to you. Johnny Avila, Jackson Van Valkenburg, Steve Unich, Joshua Shreve, Bentley Glasser, Derek Pemberton, a 6th place finish, Trent Ringler, Levi Paula, Jeff Unich, Ray Polkin, good finish there, Adam Mass, Jesse Bonnell, Kyle Vermeer, Paul Crum, Ryan Tyler Salville, Charlie Woods, Jason Mullis, Ron Hollyfield. That was, of course, Ron Hollyfield and Dwayne Hutt both played a deciding factor in tonight's winner. Hunter Waters, Mark Jenkins, Blaine Adams, Todd Cray. Unfortunately, not a good finish here in either race, I don't think, tonight. Michael Trevarthen, William Kemp, Corey Benton, and Patrick just on here. That'll do it for me, though, guys. I hope y'all had a great night. Y'all take care. We'll see y'all Sunday. God bless. Or, I'm sorry, Tuesday. Yeah. Take care as always. God bless.